Today, more and more companies are using serviceless architecture, and even if not, they use function services such as AWS Lambda to fulfill specific requirement in the R&D team. In this video, we want to talk about applying the principle of least privilege at Amazon Lambda functions. First, let's understand what principle of least privilege, or POLP, mean. From Wikipedia, the principle of least privilege, also known as the principle of minimal privilege or the principle of least authority, requires that in a particular abstraction layer of a computing environment, every module such as process, a user, or a program, depending on the subject, must be able to access only the information and resources that are necessary for its legitimate purpose. Lambda is fully integrated with IAM, the service used to manage access to AWS services, allowing you to control precisely what each Lambda function can do within the AWS cloud. Two important policies define the scope of permissions in Lambda functions. The event source uses a resource policy that grants permission to invoke the Lambda function, whereas the Lambda service uses an execution role to constrain what the function is allowed to do. In many cases, the console configures both of these policies with default settings. Make sure that your Lambda functions do not share the same IAM execution role to promote the principle of least privilege by providing each function the minimal amount of access required to perform its tasks. There should always be a one-to-one relationship between your AWS Lambda functions and their IAM roles. Let's see how to enforce this policy with our system in a few clicks.